Alright guys, today we're diving into something that might surprise you. I'll be talking about how we play MMORPGs in Asia versus how people in the West do it. So have you ever wondered if our cultural backgrounds affect how we play and enjoy MMORPGs? So now let's take a closer look. So now just a heads up guys, this is not a guide and I'm not saying I'm 100% correct. This is just based on my own experience and observation from playing MMORPGs and watching the MMORPG community. But before we continue, quick sponsor. If you're looking to buy cheap and best Odin Diamonds, MMOXP is available 24/7 with fast delivery. Just use my code Shandong for 6% off. Links down in the description. I feel like a lot of Asian players, not all, but many of us are into RMT or real money trading, and it's kind of normal in our culture. Like we treat MMORPGs almost like part-time jobs. And I'm sure you're probably saying I'm totally crazy. Yeah, but that's the reality in how most of us play MMOs. Like we grind, we farm, and we sell. And for us, that's like part of the fun. It's how we grew up with these games. Meanwhile, from what I've seen in the West and even in some Eastern communities, RMT is viewed much more negatively. Like a lot of players really hate it. It's seen as cheating, ruining the in-game economy, or just disrespecting the game itself. And honestly, if you think about it, they're not exactly wrong either, right? I mean, like they're right? And what's funny though is I think most of us will agree to this one, that we don't like pay-to-win games, right? But here's where it gets weird for a lot of Asians, including myself. RMT and pay to win are basically the same thing. The only difference is who earns the money. Like in pay to win, it's the company. In RMT, it's the player. And yet, somehow, even though we don't like pay to win, we Asians, again, I'm not saying all, some of us, we normalize RMT. It's a bit of a contradiction, right? But here's where I think that our difference is coming from. So in Asia, especially in countries where wages are lower, it's actually possible to earn more money farming in a game than working in a regular job. That might sound surprising to some of you, but honestly, that's the reality. I remember back when I was still in the Philippines, I had a job that paid around $1 an hour, but right now I believe $2 is already the minimum. Yeah, but the cost of living there is actually also low. But for a lot of people, that's just how things are. So if you are grinding in an MMO that can earn you more than that, of course people will do it, right? So it becomes a side hustle, sometimes even the main hustle. Yeah, that's also why my main channel leans more into farming and grinding content since the beginning of this channel. And I think it reflects to that mindset. It's not really about being the strongest or the most competitive player in a game. It's always about how to make value from your time in game. So that's my content always. And now that I'm living here in Europe, I'm starting to see things from a different perspective. For example, when I began doing part-time cleaning jobs here, like janitor work or maintenance or Airbnb cleaning, I get paid around 12 to 15 euros per hour. Sometimes I even make more when it's office cleaning or like by private direct Airbnb work, something like that. So here's the thing. I started thinking, if I can earn that much in just 1 hour, why would I spend 8 to 10 hours grinding in a game to get the same value, right? Like I could just work for 1 hour and use that money to buy diamonds that would take me 10 hours to farm in game. Even with YouTube, to be honest, I'm only earning about $1 to $2 for every 1,000 views. So when I think about the time I spend recording, playing, editing, and uploading these videos and compare that to just 1 hour of part-time work. Man, like I have to call myself crazy for not being smarter about this one, right? But here's the thing, the only reason I still do this is actually very simple. I enjoy this one. Like I love playing games. So when YouTube income is not enough, I just go back doing part-time work to cover the bills. And I've been doing this balance for about 3 months now. And this, guys, this is where I think the MMORPG experience starts to split. Like it starts to split for all of us, for each of us, depending on where you live and what your reality is. Because once you start comparing time and money, the whole MMORPG vibe starts to change. That's when pay to win starts to make sense for some people and at the same time feel unfair for others. That's also when RMT feels like a solution for some people and at the same time a problem for others. So yeah, it's actually kind of tricky, like when players come from different parts of the world with different economies and lifestyle, it's really hard to design one MMORPG that feels fair to everyone. Yeah, that's why I'm really curious right now, guys, like what do you think is the ideal MMORPG model or MMORPG design? One that keeps the company profitable and at the same time gives hardcore grinders or casual players a real sense of progress, and at the same time it gives spender something to enjoy without ruining the experience for everyone else. Like, is there a system where all of this can work together in one game? Yeah, do you think there's really a way to make a game like that, like one that respect everyone's time, money, and playstyle? Or is that just a dream? Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for listening to my little MMORPG podcast. So we are now turning into a podcast vibe. But anyway guys, catch you in the next one.